Hey guys, it's me again, Ron Williams YouTube channel. Welcome back. Today we're gonna go over biceps. Biceps, we're gonna be short, straight to the point. I'm gonna show you how to build good size on the bicep, but also how to build the peak. One thing about the biceps is it's a really easy muscle group to work. It's hard to do anything wrong with biceps. You have to really try hard. Little things like arching your back or, cheating. And there's a thing that's called cheat reps that's what I consider legal. You wanna make sure it's not a huge momentum, but you get a good, strong contraction. Whenever you come to this position and the shoulder goes forward, you're starting to work the anterior delt. So the objective is not to get the weight up here because your bicep is finished working. The bicep is on the humerus, and what actually contracts the bicep is when you move the forearm. When you move the humerus, it affects the deltoid. So when my arm goes forward, that's in my delt. Whenever my humerus moves, it starts to work the deltoid all the way around. So my objective is here, not necessarily here. So keep that in mind. The other thing is when you're gonna build the size of the muscle, you wanna use the maximum amount of weight that you possibly can with good form. And bring the weight all the way up, but you're using a barbell. When you use the barbell, what happens is you're capable of using more weight. When you wanna isolate, use lighter weight, and you wanna start working on the peak of the biceps, you've gotta rotate the wrist, you've gotta supinate. Notice my bicep in the position that it's in. When it's like this, I contract and it squeezes. But if I start in this position and I come up, as soon as I turn, the bicep turns, and that's where you get that peak contraction. So you're coming all the way up, peak contraction. So I'm gonna show you a few exercises that'll help you to build the thickness in the bicep and also peak. Here we go, we'll start here. Barbell curls. Just so you know, when you exhale and you breathe out by suppressing the air, or you're actually 20% stronger. Scientifically, you are 20% stronger. It is better to slowly let the air seep out rather than to hold your breath. I've had people that I've worked with and I would say, breathe, breathe, breathe. One guy actually was doing a leg press, held his breath as he was pushing, and you know what happened? It hurt his brain. The pressure actually caused his brain to swell, and he had migraine headaches for 6 months until the swelling went down. So make sure you exhale. Don't hold your breath and press down. Don't do that. Bad for you. It's better to let it out. You ever seen people push cars or pick up something heavy? They make noise. Let them make the noise. Because guess what? Ron's not gonna stop. Here we go. Big biceps. Here we go. Just like that. Boom, boom, okay. Oh yeah, that builds size on the bicep, guys. Next exercise I want to show you is how to do bicep curls on the machine. More of an isolation. Not quite gonna give you the size that this will, but it'll also build size and bring a little isolation. Let's go do it, guys. Check this out, guys. I use this blue sponge padding because my arms are too short to really use the machine the way it's supposed to be used. It wasn't made for me, it was made for longer arms. And in competitive bodybuilding, that was really an advantage to me because my arms are so short and the muscle belly itself is long, so it actually makes my arms look bigger than what they really are. Great advantage. It really doesn't matter how big you are when you get on stage. What matters is what it looks like. And I looked a lot bigger than I was. Now I'm training my body and forming my body so that it looks good in clothes. You know, when I put a suit on, I want my shoulders to stick out. I want, you know, you to be able to see that that I have a fairly decent physique. So here we go. We're gonna work those biceps again, a little more concentrated. And if you'll notice, oftentimes I'll use the whole stack. Why? Because weight and size, how much weight you use, directly determines how much that muscle will grow. You don't want to use so much weight that you lose the form, but you want to use weight because the muscle tears, micro tears, and in its repairing stage, it repairs according to the stress you apply to it. So I want to apply a lot of stress. Okay, here we go. Tell you something, that burning sensation that I'm feeling right now, to me and to you, what that means is growth. I'm concentrating not just on pulling the weight, but I'm forcing my mind into that muscle, and I'm forcing it every inch of the way up to contract, forcing that muscle to respond. You will respond, you will grow. You will be shapely. Why? I see it, and I'm able to make that happen because I know how to make that muscle work because of what my mind is telling me. I'm going to do it one more time. Here we go. Just pulling the weight and manipulating it, but I'm actually getting into that muscle, deep into the muscle fibers. Now, those two exercises we just did, it's actually going to build size and also give me some definition and some shape to the muscle. Now I'm going to show you how to work the peak. Let's go do it. Okay guys, here we go. We're going to do a concentration curl, but we're going to, at the top, we're going to squeeze and we're going to turn. It's only 30 pounds, but the weight itself really doesn't matter. I'm going after the peak. So watch how we do this. I'm going up. We would call this a hammer curl, but you're squeezing and turn. You want to start a fire? My goodness, that's how you do it. Let's do the other side. develops that peak on the bicep. Getting that peak contraction is so utterly important to develop that shape and that peak that you see on the bicep. So listen guys, I want you to go in the gym and I want you to work those biceps hard, heavy, controlled, force the mind into the muscle, make it happen. And until next time, God bless you guys.